Three, two, one. I'm here with the Logan County Herald again. I'm Roy Logan, and our guest today is Todd Morney with Abraham Lincoln Hospital. What department are you in, Todd?
I am in the Rehab Services Department, the manager of Rehab Services, and I'm also a physical therapist.
There you go. So when you fall apart, this guy puts you back together.
That's right.
And it's what, your second annual?
Second annual Moving Forward 5K, yes.
All right.
It's going to be held October 13th.
Sure.
At Edward Madigan State Park, just south of town.
Okay.
Beautiful course, rain or shine. So we had about 80 people turn out last year and hoping for more this year.
Well, we need twice that.
That's right.
There's a goal. Run and walk, right?
Run and walk, yes. You do not have to be just a runner. We welcome fitness levels of all ages. You want to run it, you can run it. You want to walk it, you can walk it. We even have a stroller competition this year for moms who have small kids. Bring your strollers. First one to cross the finish line with a stroller gets a gift certificate to the gift shop here at the hospial.
You know, that's a nice little shop. I've popped in there 2 or 3 times, and there's always something nice to be found. Volunteers.
Volunteers. A lot of our staff volunteer. Some hospital staff volunteer. But we're always looking for people to help us out and volunteer on that day. The staff here at the hospital, a lot of them like to participate. And so it's hard to operate the race while you're actually running in it. So we would accept anybody who wants to volunteer. Get a hold of us here at the hospital, at the rehab department, and we'll get you set up to volunteer.
I can just do that with a phone call, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
What would a volunteer do?
We need volunteers to help register people or check them in. They will already be pre-registered. So they would be checking in. They would be manning turn points to direct the runners and which way to go, manning water stations, and then helping with the cleanup after the race is over.
Right, because when you hand those runners a paper cup of water, they don't aim for the garbage can, do they?
They don't aim for the can, no. No.
Tell me about the timing system you're using for this.
We're using a chip timing system. It's a little button that the runners and walkers put on their shoe. And when you cross the start line, it activates the timer for you. And when you cross the finish line, it stops the timer. So it's very accurate in giving you a time. It's the up-and-coming way to time races.
It is. And the reason runners, and trust me, I'm not a runner. I'll walk with you all day long. I don't run. But the reason runners like this system is because if you're farther back in the pack when the gun fires, they run this down to hundredths of seconds.
Right.
And so, you know, just those few hundredths that it takes you to pass the starting line, you know, you don't get active, your time doesn't get activated no matter where you're at, if you're at the front of the line or the back of the pack.
Right.
You know, and this is the most accurate system.
Right.
And runners are people who keep strict track of time, and they like their personal bests, you know. And so you guys run a really tight, well-organized race.
Right.
Tell me about pre-registration. That's something you're encouraging.
Yes, we want everybody to pre-register as much as possible. The deadline for pre-registration for the early bird entry fee is September 15th.
Okay.
And that is a $20 entry fee that gets you into the race. It gets your goodie bag, and it gets you a Dry Fit t-shirt with the Moving Forward 5K logo on it.
All right.
After September 15th, it's $25 to enter. You may not be guaranteed a t-shirt after September 15th, so I would recommend if you want a t-shirt, and it's a nice t-shirt, everybody register before September 15th so we can get you a t-shirt.
Right.
And you save $5.
Well, you know, it all fits.
That's right.
Are you doing this by age divisions, gender? What's your prize breakdown?
We have first, second, and third men's and women's overall.
Okay.
And I expect a fairly competitive race this year. Last year we did not offer prizes. This year Springfield Running Center out of Springfield has donated 3 gift certificates for men and women,
nice.
$75, $50, and $25 to their shop in Springfield.
Okay.
So the first, second, and third place of each division will get those gift certificates. So people will. I think you'll see some fast runners trying to get those first place prizes. So.
Yeah, last year you had a great turnout. It was popular, and
yes.
you know, I followed the results through the local media and stuff, and it was a good crowd.
Yep, it was a good crowd. So, like I said, we also have the stroller category this year. First overall stroller to cross the finish line gets a $10 gift certificate to the hospital gift shop. First place winner in the overall over 60. I don't know if you fall into that or not, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No need to get ugly here now.
So, so the over 60 category will also get a $10 gift certificate to the winner of the over 60 category will get the $10 gift certificate to the hospital gift shop. And this year we're also having a overall winner in the 12 and under category.
All right.
Will get $10 to the gift shop. So, so a bunch of different prizes to entice people to come out and do their best. So,
How do I register? Where do you want me to come?
a couple different ways to register. We can register you here at the hospital. If you come into the rehab department, we have forms to fill out, and you can pay your fee, and we will enter that into our computer. The
Now,
preferred way.
Let me interrupt.
Yes.
The rehab department, front door, turn left,
Front door, hospital, turn left. Yes.
walk towards the field.
Walk towards the field. Yes.
There you go. Those are the directions.
Yeah, and we have valet parking between 6:30 and 12:30. So.
Now, if you're a runner, really,
If you're a runner or walker, you shouldn't need it, but you never know. So the preferred way to register is to go to almh.org.
Okay.
And at the bottom of that page, there is a promotional for the run with all the sponsors listed, and you can follow the link at that point to the online registration. The registration company charges a $2.50 convenience fee to register online.
Okay.
So it would be a couple dollars more, but the registration is quick and easy. You pay with a credit card, you're guaranteed in, and you're all done.
There you go. So, anything else we need to know about this?
Race starts at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Registration starts at 8 o'clock. We have a bunch of sponsors this year. Gelbach Law Offices, Eaton, Nichols Chevrolet and Buick, the Blue Dog Inn, Clinical Radiologist, Novi Eye Care, and Linda Barrick at Brady Realtors have all stepped up, and we thank them very much for their sponsorship. And then the Springfield Running Center also, I mentioned, with the gift shop, or the gift certificates, and then the gift shop here at the hospital has donated gift certificates also.
Yes.
So I would just encourage anybody who wants to walk or run. There's a beautiful course out at that park.
You run in grass or
We
hard
run
pavement?
on the pavement.
Okay.
Our route typically starts at the pavilion there. We go down the hill, follow around to the right, kind of wind back, run back up the hill towards the entrance, and then turn around and finish back at the pavilion.
Okay.
3.1 miles, 5 kilometers. It's a nice course. It's beautiful out there at that time of year. You see
Yeah,
deer,
it
and
is.
last
It
year
is.
was just a beautiful morning. So, and you don't have to be in good shape. We had over 50% of our people walked it last year.
Yeah, it's just get up and move.
Right.
You know.
Right. And the proceeds of this go to the Abraham Lincoln Healthcare Foundation, which is the foundation portion of our hospital. They are the official sponsors of the race, and the proceeds will go towards fighting obesity in Logan County, because we know from reports that we are the most obese county in Illinois.
Yeah.
So the more we can do to promote weight loss through local fitness centers and facilities, and through the hospital and other health-related facilities in the area, the better off we are. So the proceeds from this will go to support those programs.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what, a lot of runners started out as walkers.
Exactly.
So, you know, there's an opportunity to build from any point that you're at.
Right.
And we really encourage you to come out that day again, October 13th.
Yes.
8 o'clock check-in, 9 o'clock, we're going to fire the gun.
Fire the gun, that's right.
And please pre-register before September 15th, as Todd said. The website again is
almh.org.
and there's prompts on there to look for that. Or just swing by and say hello and shake a hand and fill it out the old-fashioned paper way.
That's right. And I would say something about training for this. Whether you're a walker or a running, there's plenty of time to get yourself in shape to walk or run 3 miles. At the hospital over the past summer and starting again in September, we've got a Fit to Run 5 program where we're taking people through a structured program, teaching them how to run a 5K. You can Google how to run a 5K, and you'll get all kinds of programs, and there's plenty of time for you to start that at this point. Typically, our program meets Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. We're going to be meeting mostly at Madigan Park.
Okay.
And we do have room for 3 or 4 more people if they were interested in calling for information on that, they can call the rehab department. We'll talk them through with that. Otherwise, find a buddy and do it on your own and come out and run or walk together. So
there you go. Well, thanks for your time, Todd. It's been
Thank
very
you.
interesting,
Yes.
and appreciate everything that you guys bring to the community.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. So.
And we'll see you again.
Okay.